What's going on, you freaking degenerates? Well, basic bitch build video. Make your coils for the first time. Gonna give you just a quick overview on it. What you're gonna need, of course, an RDA. This is the Troll V2. Some juice. A build stand so you won't fuck up your 510 on your mod. This is a tenderfoot, very nice freaking build stands. Some pliers, nose pliers, some scissors for kids, safety first. Ceramic tweezers, a tool to unscrew your screws from your posts, and wire cutters, and of course your coil jig. It can be any coil jig you want. I use this one, and it's gonna be used to wrap your coils, right? Use steam engine. It's online. It's a free resource for Ohm's law, and it'll help you with your builds and your resistance and so on. But you need to learn your resistance and your Ohm's law. Use a regulated mod, please, if you're barely starting to build, and of course wire. I recommend 24 gauge Canthal. If you're barely gonna start building, 24 gauge Canthal, it's very forgiving and it's a very nice gauge to start with your builds. You don't have to build at 0.1, 0.25, 0.3, you should be okay. You get a satisfying bake. So let's dive down below, and I'm gonna show you how to install your coils. Of course, I already wrapped the coils and stuff like that. So stay tuned if you have any questions, and I'll try to help you what I can. But the best bet will be to go to somebody in front of you and ask him questions how to build and shit like that. But this is just to get an idea of what it is. It's not that difficult once you practice. It's a very simple thing to do. So let's dive down below and look. Okay, fools, we're now down up close and personal. And this is up close as I can do it because I have a fucking phone doing this video. So we have our deck right here, ready to go. We have our pre-made coils that we already made them. And just double check that one lead is longer than the other so you can install them. So I'm gonna do the best I can to give you the best angle possible, that I think is gonna be almost fucking impossible, but okay. So I position my coil like that. Of course I use the top hole on this one and the bottom hole on this one, or you can use both tops and then on the other side both of the bottom ones. It's up to you. I use it like this. So what I want to do is just take my jig off and just hold it with my finger. I'm not pressing on it or anything, just holding it with my finger. And then I'm going to start twisting until that lead catches the coil leg. And then again, twist it until it catches the coil leg. So it's already in there. Yeah, it's good. So what I want to do now is just cut the leads. I'm going to cut lead 1, the extra leg, lead 2. All right. So we got a coil already installed in there. So that's why I'm telling you the velocity deck is the easiest deck to build on. I started with a 3-post and I got used to that shit, but now you got the velocity, you guys are spoiled because it's a very easy deck to build on. So you press there, and then again you are gonna want to hold it with your finger, or you turn the screw to catch your lead or your leg, and then same shit over here. We just have to make sure that it's pulled in just enough. You want it more or less symmetrical. Fuck. Why is not that one? Oh shit, I stripped my screw. Well, it happens. You'll come across that shit all the time. So now I'm gonna pull it out. See how I'm holding that thing and pulling it out, and then twisting it, and then positioning the coil where I want it, more or less. So I pull it out, just make sure that it's there, and then just my fingernail to push it in, and I'm good. Now I'm gonna cut the leads on the other side that I'm not gonna use. The piece of lead, you don't want those leads long. You're gonna cut them as close to the post as possible without fucking up your build, of course. And this shit is hard to do on fucking camera shit. Oh, and I see all the reviewers doing like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You motherfucker, you doing it right, motherfucker. But, you know, you don't know until you do it yourself. So yeah, it's kind of a bitch to do it on camera. So I just want to make sure that your poles do not touch the deck and do not touch the sleeve. They have to be kind of free floating there. And so we have both coils installed. Now we need I mean, of course, once you build and everything, you're gonna put in an ohm meter before you even fire it to make sure that you're at the ohms or resistance that you want. So I'm gonna take it off my build stand, and then I'm gonna put it on my mod. This is a DNA, but I'm using it on a wattage mode. So, you know, this is the SDNA 200. Okay, now I'm gonna start at a lower wattage. I'm gonna start at 28.5, 28.5 watts. And just you see how it starts smoking, and you see that uneven heating and shit. Okay, what you want to do is just get your ceramic tweezers, and you want to press. Just press there, press there, and press there, press there without fucking up your coals, and then glue them again. And it's doing the same shit. Okay. Yeah, this is stainless steel, so it's a little bit more difficult to work with than regular Canthol. And now off camera again, motherfucker. Canthol. And then you want to strum your coils. Just gently do that shit. They like that shit. And then you press again until you see them glowing more or less evenly. You know. Then you're good to go. I'm blowing on that shit so it can cool off. And let me wick this shit now. I got some Japanese, this is half a pad of Japanese cotton. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna cut this in half. And then what I'm gonna do, take out the outer layers on this shit. Because you don't need those outer layers. You want the fluffy shit. You want the fluffy stuff. It has better flow of your e-juice. And you want to spread it out a little bit. Just make it a little bit more thinner, you know. You're stretching the fibers like that, and then you roll it. I roll it like a joint. What's a joint? I don't know, but that's what they say. So this is what you pull your shit out of the way, and you put your wick in, and you pull it. It has to be some resistance there. It cannot be 100% loose or tight. Just some resistance there. And then you go to the other side, and again your wick. You roll it. Roll that shit. And then you pull it, and then all you gotta do is just measure the depth of your juice well and cut there. So I'm measuring with the wick, you know, the juice will length or depth, and then I want to cut it right there, and I measure it on the opposite side and around there. Okay, so I cut it right there. So we're done cutting. This is where I'm gonna end up. Some people use, you know, something pointy to fluff the wicks. You can do that if you want to. I usually don't do that, but some people says it works better. For me, it doesn't make a difference. And then you wanna use a toothpick or your jig or whatever you have, just to, you know, accommodate your wick there. You wanna make it fluffy, so it won't be all squished out and shit. So it's like that. And then you get this other wick and you put it in like that. Okay. So we have some wicks and you're gonna press it against the post a little bit. I don't want it sticking out too close to the sleeve. And then you have, it's not pretty, but I did it fast and on camera. So, and you see that space underneath the coil, you need that space. Do not overweight the shit and then you have no space underneath the coil. You want that space because that's where the air flows through it and helps you have a better vapor experience. You need to let those coils breathe. So let's put some juice on this bitch right here. And just quick, juicy time. And it's, you know, enough to get it kind of saturated in there. Put some meal in the middle, like that. And on the coals, of course, the coals on the coals is very important. And then you want to fire it up, and you see it starts vaporizing. You drop another drop or maybe two on the coal again, and then it starts again. Okay, so we got working coils. My resistance on stainless steel on a 9 wrap came out to 0.25. So there you go. And I'm running at 28 watts, but it's a 0.25, so I want to run it at 54 watts to start with. There you go. There you go. So let me put this shit on the road here. Let me just get this freaking thing. Motherfuckers. Damn, I was such a fucking hard time with this shit. Shit, man. Get on my fucking hands dirty. That's one thing I hate about vaping is all the juice, all the juiciness shit. So I'm gonna put my thing there. And let's go back on top, slowly but surely. Let's go back on top. Let's go back on top. So there's ready. That's 0.25, 54 watts on a DNA 200. It's a nice bait. So I hope this helped you on your journey into building your own fucking coils and doing your own shit, because it's fun, entertaining, and educational. So if you have any questions, I mean, just ask around. There's some people, I mean, you cannot trust everybody because, you know, some people might give you misinformation like I just did. But, you know, just ask around and make your own, you know, educated, you know, opinion on it and see if that's for you, right? So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon again in another one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.